We are rolling.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Joe Code. I am your host, Joe Marrese. Awesome to be with you today. It's been a great week. This is a week that saw the triumphant return of Joe Eats. It was a glorious return and a huge welcome back to the greatest food show that Instagram and the internet has ever seen. Okay, I want you to know that whatever food bloggers or whatever food things you like to watch on Instagram, let them know that I'm coming back for that number one spot. I am Joe Eats. I've been doing it dating back like I want to say almost 10 years now. Okay, I'm coming back for my title. Let them know Joe Eats is back. You don't stand a chance. Joe Eats is here. He's coming for that number one spot. No one can take bites like I do. No one can chew like I do. No one talks about the food the way that I do. So Joe Eats is here and he's here to stay. Okay, there's plenty more where you saw that bratwurst this week. You saw that mango popsicle. Okay, well, there's way more where that came from. So you stay tuned for Joe Eats. That's coming.
That was a strong intro.
Yeah, and that was Gary's first Joe Eats experience, and he couldn't have. There's nothing even better in his life right now than Joe Eats. Probably was that just exhilarating for you to see Joe Eats for the first time?
That was exhilarating.
Yeah,
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad. I was glad to do it. It's great to be back. I know it's been a much long awaited return for Joe Eats, but I'm here and I'll be here. I'm moving out of my place, got a new place, doing some laundry in the building yesterday. Now, when we have the shared laundry system going on, when you live in an apartment building and there's the laundry room going on, everyone shares the laundry room. When is the appropriate time to take someone's laundry out of the dryer? Okay, I live in a building currently where there's 4 washers, 4 dryers. I go in to wash my clothes. I see all 4 dryers are taken up. And they had only about 4 or 5 minutes left on the cycle. So I wash my clothes thinking, yeah, they're going to be able to retrieve their stuff in plenty of time. Plenty of retrieval time there. Because the wash cycle that I do is exactly 34 minutes. I'm like, okay, so they got a half hour. So I do my wash cycle. Of course, you come back, all 4 dryers still occupied. Got their linens in there. I'm looking at sheets. I'm looking at blankets. I'm looking at comforters. I think there was a pillow mixed in there. I'm looking at all these linens taking up all the dryer space. Okay? And so I'm like, all right, I'll give it like 15 minutes. And I thought that was appropriate because it had already been the full 30 minutes, let's say, on my cycle. Then I gave another 45 minutes. I think that's fair enough time for you to come get your shit out of the dryer. So I grab it and I put it back on top of the washing machine. I grab this blue blanket, put it on top, put my clothes in. I need to get on with my day. 45 minutes, fair amount of time. Quite reasonable. Okay, and then I saw another guy come in. He did his wash, and the person still hadn't taken their clothes out of the dryer. So now we're talking like an hour and a half.
You moved the other person's clothes?
Yeah, first time I ever did that in my life. I had to do it. I have to get on with my day.
Dude, that's probably why you keep getting bed bugs.
I have things to do. No, I never got bed bugs. It was a lie from the beginning. No, it wasn't a lie. It was a misdiagnosis. No, I touched them. Well, they were clean already, so
The bed bugs?
No, I touched the person's clean blanket. It was out of the dryer, fresh out of the dryer. Well, it's probably dirty again. I put it back on top of the washing machine, so I hope they enjoy their dirty again blanket. That's what you get for not being a good citizen of the building.
Yeah.
You have to be conscious of other people's time.
Yeah. I would never
Okay.
touch somebody else's laundry.
I didn't want to. Like, you assume they're gonna come. I'm like, but then I'm like, I have to.
Well,
And it wasn't a bunch of clothes; it was a blanket. So
I know. I'm not saying I wouldn't touch it out of disrespect or something like that, but like, you live in a place that's not you live in a place where you would get bed bugs, and I'm not even saying that as a joke.
Oh, you think so? Looking at it, I mean, that's a decent building. It's near the campus and stuff. I don't know. I heard bed bugs are on the rise. Everybody look out. But I don't have them. I didn't have them.
You get another arm rash.
I had an allergic reaction rash. I guess I never got it diagnosed professionally. So,
well, we know one thing. It's not. It's not bed bugs.
Yeah, that's what they say. So this is the Joe Code podcast, and I want to say, everybody, please, we just started the Patreon last week. Please join the Patreon. Just $7 a month is what I'm asking. It makes me feel good about myself if you join. And we've already got 17 people. I got 17 people signed up on the 17 patrons, as they call them. And some people have messaged me saying, "Oh, I don't want to have to join Patreon." You don't join it. You just go on the website, Patreon, patreon.com/Joe Code Podcast, and you just subscribe like you would subscribe to anything. You're not becoming a member of you're not paying a membership fee of the website. You're just buying the $7 subscription for Joe Code. And some people have asked, like, is there going to be extra stuff, with the Patreon? Not right now. Hopefully, if I get a lot of people, then I'll be able to free up more time and not have to have a day job, and I'll be able to do more podcasts, more extra stuff. But the $7 is just a general support fund. Like, other podcasters will have different tiers, like $10, $20, like VIP special videos. That's why it's only $7. It's just a general support. Hey, I'm a fan of the pod. I'm happy to support. So thanks everyone who is supporting. It's awesome. I really appreciate it. And got a couple announcements here. Got Stogie Boys coming up. Another Stogie Boys show this Tuesday night, July 26th, at the Cigar Vault in East Austin. That's at 8 p.m. this Tuesday night. The ticket link is in my Instagram bio. Okay, you can find the Eventbrite for tickets. The tickets are always $10 general admission, or it's $20 if you want a cigar with the ticket. The show's at a cigar shop outside on the patio. If you want a cigar, it's $20. You don't have to buy the tickets online. You could just show up at the door. There's always plenty of seats available. It's BYOB. And, oh yeah, I'll be in Los Angeles this week too. From Wednesday the 27th through Friday the 29th. I'm doing the Hollywood Improv Wednesday night, 10 p.m. show with Chad and JT and Strider. Anthony Jeselnik's on that show. Beth Stelling's on that show. Noel Bell is on that show, I believe his name is. It's going to be a lot of fun. Be fun to be back in LA. I'll do the podcast with Chad and JT. Do a little going deep action, and then Noel Miller is the other guy on the show. Noel Miller, and yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. It'll be good to be back in LA doing the Hollywood Improv. So that's awesome. And yeah, it's been it's been a interesting week, and I would like to get into this sucks right now. So this sucks is moving 3 times in a year. So next Sunday will be my 3rd time moving. I moved from Los Angeles to Austin in November. And then in April, I moved into another building here in Austin. Now I'm moving in with a friend here in Austin. Now, moving is like, okay, I did it. All right. Thank God it's over with. I'm not going to have to do this for a while. I did it. I've done it now 3 times. This will be my 3rd time in 9 months. This is a lot. This is a lot of moving. But I will say I could get in the leasing agent business. I got rid of my place so fast. I have like 10 months left on my lease. I got someone to take it over in a day, like record time. I put it on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, yeah. Also, if anybody's ever trying to sell or like get rid of something, go on Facebook Marketplace. That's where it's at. Everybody's on there. The rates are fair, and it's just a great place to buy and sell stuff. I would always use Facebook Marketplace. And I posted my place on there, and I got like 50 messages instantly. And just the first girl that was able to come over and check out the place, she got it. She liked it. It's in a great location. It's right near the University of Texas campus. I don't owe any money on the place. We signed the lease over to her. That's it. I'm out. So that was beautiful. And I give myself a little pat on the back for that. I also give myself a little massage on the neck for that. You know what I've been doing? People are telling me like, oh man, you got all this tight, you got this tension going on. Like, go get a massage. You know what? Hey, I got 2 hands. I've been massaging myself. How do you like that? I just been doing it, giving myself a little neck rub. Why can't I do it? I have hands. I can reach my own neck. I gotta go get a professional massage. No, I don't think so. I just take my own hands and do it. But yesterday I was a little bit sore after. I don't know if I did it wrong. I know the professional masseuses, they have like there's certain techniques. So just be careful if you're giving yourself a solo massage. So yeah, got rid of my place quick. And I would just like to say, here's a little Joe code for the week. Now, Joe code is make use of the tools that you have. So what I did too about getting rid of my place. So I have 12.3 thousand Instagram followers. So when you have access to that many people, you make use of it in times of need. So I just posted about my place, and this is going to take me right into This Is Great. So we're not even swiveling back to the camera. I'm staying here for Joe Code, going straight into This Is Great for the week. And this is my friend Dan reaching out to me about his place. So my friend Dan has a 3-bedroom house all to himself. And he's like, would love to have you. I don't need all this room. Come on in, Joe. Here we go. And now that's how we get back in business, baby. You post about it. You use the tools that you got. You put yourself out there, and then someone comes through for you. And Dan, you are the man. Guy's got a 3-bedroom house. Only pays $2,000 total in rent. I'm paying. All he wants from me is $650, and he's got an extra car. He's got a Mustang. Old Joe Beans over here is gonna be driving around Austin in a Mustang. How do you like that, Gary?
You're gonna be pulling all the ass in town.
Yeah, hey Gary, I'm gonna race you in your little Silverado. All right, I was in your car today. Your transmission's going. Okay, you think I can't take you off the line? Let's take a little drive down Ben White Boulevard, and see who wins.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I'm excited. It'll be
Joe, you don't want to race me.
to have a car. No, I
Look,
don't.
I might not have a faster vehicle, but I got the biggest balls in the city.
Yeah, you're quite the aggressive driver, and that's probably putting it lightly.
Yeah, you probably.
But yeah,
Maybe I should just start taking it easy when I'm
maybe,
driving.
yeah, a little bit.
That was a joke.
But oh, all right. Well, I'm excited to be Joey Mustang over here. You want to write in? You could call me. You could call me Joey Mustang, baby. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what I'll start calling you instead of Joe Beans.
Yeah,
All right, Joey Mustang.
that's right. Went out. I love how I'm at the age now too. Like if I went out with a friend Friday night. This was before I saw you, my friend Joe, that you met.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
We went to a place where we went to a brewery where there's just 2 lines to get a beer. So of course it's just packed, and like each line is like 20, 30 people deep. So we're like, all right, we're just going to the next place. Like, I love that you get to a certain point in life where you're just like, oh, I'm not doing this. Oh, there's a huge line for a beer. Oh, guess what? There's hundreds of places that sell beer. I'm just going to a different place. I don't have to be here. I can be wherever I want to be. You want to make me wait in line? Okay, I'll go to another place that doesn't have a line.
Yeah, you really embodied that when I invited you to go to that. What was it? I was inviting you to go to something on Friday night.
Yeah, the music show or something.
Yeah, you didn't even want to go.
No,
you just didn't want to go. You said, I don't want to go. I'm not going to go. I'm going to hang out with Blaustein.
Yeah, I wanted to hang out with my friend. Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I thought maybe you would want to go pick up some chicks or have a good time listening to some music or really do anything other than comedy for 10 seconds, but whatever.
Well,
what do I know about having a good time, Joe?
That is a good point, but I did that earlier in the night. I was out amongst the people.
Picking up girls?
No, I was out. I always have. I was talking to a guy that recognized me. He bought me a beer.
You were picking up dudes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. Now I know why you didn't want to hang out with me.
Well, I was sitting at I was at a place too where they have the big picnic tables, so you kind of share them. So you're kind of it's nice, but I didn't
like
really
a swingers event or something.
No, it's just where there's the picnic table so big. So if you're just with one other person, people are like, oh, can I sit on this end of the table? You're kind of sharing the table, but you don't know them. You don't interact with them. I mean, I suppose you can, but the mood didn't strike me. So me and my friend Joe just had our own conversation, talking about whatever bullshit we wanted, and yeah, and then I saw you. I actually texted you, and you were already there. We were at the creek in the cave. I didn't even see you, and then I texted you, and then there you are. Yeah, so
I was eating those.
I made you appear.
Wagyu sliders from the creek.
Yeah, they got a nice little
truck.
food
the
truck
place
there.
It was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
I was happy with it for sure.
Yeah, that was good stuff. And before the podcast today, we had some Wendy's, which I don't know why I've been sleeping on the junior bacon cheeseburger.
I told you about that a couple pods back.
I mean, I know about it, but I just became such a big Dave's Double guy. I can't get Dave's Double out of my mind.
So you know what's funny? I used to be a junior bacon cheese guy.
Yeah.
And then you told me about the Dave's Double. So now I can't even get a junior bacon cheeseburger. I'm only eating Dave's Doubles now.
See,
the
now
tables turned.
I went back, yeah, but today I had that with the bacon and the lettuce were both so crispy, and then the mayo on there. I actually squirted some of the mayo onto my shoe by accident.
Really?
Yeah, it got on my shoe.
Did anybody
squirted
was
out
anybody
there.
around?
No, just me, and then I didn't get on your floor, which is good.
Oh, this was just now.
Yeah, I was eating it downstairs,
okay, gotcha.
and then I was sitting by the coffee table, and the mayo got all over my shoe. But
I'm glad that didn't happen in public.
I since cleaned it, and it didn't get on the floor. I'm going to adjust my chair a minute.
Okay. Somebody,
does everybody like the tucked in look today, by the way? Look at that. Nice little Christ. Joey tuck in there. What were you saying?
No, nothing. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does matter.
I was just going to say it's good that you didn't do that in public because it would have looked like somebody came on your foot or you came on your own foot. I don't know what's worse there.
Yeah.
Well, if somebody else coming on your
Probably
foot
if
would be
somebody
worse.
else did, yeah. I would think.
Hey, can I take a moment to bring something up here?
Oh, yeah, please go for it.
McDonald's has the strongest coffee on earth.
They have really good coffee.
I swear to God. I don't know if they just put extra caffeine in there or what, but I drink these things. It's 108 degrees in Austin right now, and I'm still drinking a hot coffee because that's how much energy and life force it puts into my body, you know?
Is it still hot?
No,
I mean-
when I got it, it was hot. That was
Yeah.
like 3 hours ago. I'm just saying that
Oh, you
it's
just
so
still-
good
you
that
still-
I still drink the hot coffee even if it's 100. Never mind.
And you still feeling the energy from it?
Oh yeah, I'm only halfway done with this
Oh,
bad
wow.
boy,
Why are you
Joe.
milking that thing so much?
Well, because look, that's what you got to do. They say that caffeine is supposed to be ingested, like 30 minutes after you get it or something like that, and you can
Yeah.
sip on it throughout the day. Because, look, man, I'm not a barista. I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I was told by a guy that he drink a lot of coffee. You're supposed to drink it slowly.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I usually don't. And I think that's maybe why I probably get more jacked up if you drink it faster. I feel like you probably want to do a slow build up on it.
It's a slow burn.
Just kind of sip on it.
Right.
I
I just wanted to shout that out because you mentioned Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. Yeah, they have really good coffee as well. Yeah, McDonald's, great coffee. And it's Sunday. Sometimes Sunday, I'm like, oh, this is my day off of coffee. I don't know. I just like make things up. Like I'll be like, oh, I need 1 day off of coffee. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to have coffee.
No,
I could have it
I've
every
heard that's
day.
good actually because it helps you prevent getting a physical. I don't know if it's like addiction to it, but
Probably
you
addiction,
can get
yeah.
withdrawal from coffee, and it usually it occurs in the form of migraines.
Okay, well, yeah, then I'm glad today's my day off of coffee. So, yeah, this is a nice little Sunday here. Next Sunday is going to be a busy one, moving. But I'm going to have all my stuff packed. Gary, it's going to be exciting. You're going to help me move my bed again.
What?
You looking forward to that?
When?
Next Sunday. Mark
I can't do Sundays.
Mark it down, man.
No.
Put it on the
I'm
calendar.
not doing it again.
Hey, it's only the first floor
Dude,
this time.
Well, my dad's gonna be in town, and also, Sundays I do the radio show that I produce. But I moved that bed with you twice.
I need a backup
and
bed mover. Then.
It was probably the second time was probably the worst that I've ever had to move something.
Well, this time was tough, but this time we're going down, so we're going with gravity, and then I'm moving to a place. The house is on the first floor. So I'm going to need a volunteer to move the bed.
Yeah, why don't you just look? Hey, here we go.
I'm looking at you.
Hey, Joe Coders. Coders, we're looking for somebody to help move Joe's bed. Shoot him a DM, email the podcast, or shoot a comment into this so that I don't have to do it because I do not want to. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, also, while I'm here, like the video. I always forget to do this, but like the video. It helps with the algorithms and the robots that control the mechanisms of the spreading of our information. And also drop a comment, email the pod, all that good stuff. Back to you, Joe.
Yeah, everyone, please do all that stuff. It really does help a lot. You don't even know.
Yeah, there was a dramatic jump in subscribers last episode. We had 40 subscribers off of one episode, and for us that's pretty fucking
I want to
good.
say too, if for whatever reason you're like, I don't really want to do the Patreon, just please subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's free. You can do that very easily with a click of the button. Yeah, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. That helps a lot. So please do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wanted to emphasize that people subscribing to the YouTube channel and just liking the video, or even just dropping a random comment, or even commenting twice. And I like to respond to people's comments too. I'll interact with you on there. Joe's not as good at it. I'm trying to get him to do it more, but that really does help. And if people want to actually really support this, I mean, the Patreon's good financially, but the actual spreading of the podcast, the best way to do that really is to obviously watch the pod, but drop a like, drop a comment, and send it to somebody you know and say, hey, look, there's these two sexy studs. They have the best podcast on earth. You should check it out.
Yeah, say exactly that. I like that. That's well said. So, and yeah, keep writing into the podcast, jocodepodcast@gmail.com. And, we talk food, beer, men, but we cover everything. But food, beer, men, those are our big email topics. But whatever you want to email about, go ahead and do it. And don't forget, I'm on Cameo. You could book me on Cameo. Those are a good time, and I know people get a kick out of those. So yeah, I mean, we got the emails keep coming every week, everybody, and they're a lot of fun. It's fun for me to read them. I really enjoy there's a lot of passion in some of the emails as well. Like some of my Mayo loving friends from a few weeks ago. But let's start it out right now, guys, with an email from David. All right. So greetings, Joe and Gary. If you had a food/cooking show, would you be a Gordon Ramsay or a Guy Fieri type host?
Oh,
From David.
man. That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Who asked that?
This is David.
David.
For me, I'd be a Guy Fieri type just because I love food and I'm very I see it as like a fun time. I'm very passionate and have a really good sense of humor around food. So I would be the fun-loving type host.
I would agree with that. I think that a lot of people might say, "Hey, Gary, you're like a Guy Fieri type. You have the same initials as him. You have insane haircuts sometimes and weird shirts." But really, I'm definitely a Gordon Ramsay type. I like to yell at people.
I could see
and
that.
I'm a doer. You know what I mean? Gordon Ramsay's a doer.
Yeah,
Guy Fieri's more of an enjoyer. You more enjoy things. I like the iron fist.
Yeah, I see
Okay?
that. I see that for you. Yeah. What up, Joe? Greg from Minnesota here. If you had to build a perfect salad, what would you put on it? Have you considered not eating out for every meal to save money? Or is cooking just not an option? Much love and boom clap Stoker from Greg. Perfect salad. You know what? I'm not even a big salad guy anymore, but I do like. So if I'm building a salad, I like bacon bits. I like hard boiled egg, like kind of in the Cobb family. But then I also like chickpeas. I would like some nice fresh grilled chicken on there, and then some cucumber and some carrots. And I've always been a fan of, and I don't really see it anymore. I ate it a lot as a kid, is French dressing. Does anybody remember French dressing? It's orange.
It's good.
And it's delicious. Gary, did you have any of the French dressing? Do you remember it?
I've had French dressing.
Okay, good. Yeah, I feel like it's a forgotten dressing. Okay, French dressing. What happened to it? Has anybody seen it? It's gone missing. Now I'm getting excited about it. All right, okay, another one from Greg, back to back. What up, Joe? Greg from Minnesota here. Men, food, and beer. What do you think of Liver King and his primal lifestyle? Shout out to Gary's helmet. Were you wearing a helmet recently?
Probably.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I've been asked about this a couple times. I know nothing about the Liver King. I haven't watched anything on him.
See this?
That's the most I've seen of him is a picture. I haven't watched any of his videos. I know Chad Kroger loves Liver King, but I can't comment. I don't know anything about him.
Look, have you heard of the guy, the Dr. Carnivore Diet guy? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Let me look up his name real quick. Maybe it'll ring a bell.
All right. Greg also asks PBR or Lone Star.
Come on.
It's indeed Lone Star. I've had both of them plenty of times. Lone Star is delicious.
Carnivore MD, that's the guy's name.
Okay.
Carnivore MD. This guy basically says that we should, this guy right here, he says we should basically only eat meat and fruit. And
wow.
I told you, I sort of started adapting that. That's why I got the chicken nuggets earlier.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to eat meat and fruit because I think I have more energy when I eat that. Which is what I was going to say about salads is that I've eaten a salad from time to time, but really, and this is the honest truth, salads are for fat people.
Yeah, and then you got to put like protein on them. I feel like.
Salads are for people who are losing weight. You don't. They're for fat people.
Yeah.
That being said, what the salad that you described is probably pretty close to what I would eat.
But then it's like a lot of water too. I don't know if it helps you lose weight even. I mean, I guess it could, but and lastly, wings, flats or drums. I'm a drum guy. What flavor, ranch or blue? I've always said my favorite wings are barbecue wings with blue cheese. And how many wings could you eat in a sitting?
Oh,
I mean, I could probably eat 20.
Look.
Boom, clap, Greg.
First of all, maybe some people won't like me for this, but I like boneless wings. I like buffalo, like a medium buffalo. I like ranch and blue cheese with celery and carrots.
How many can you eat?
That's what I was just thinking about. I mean, I used to be able to eat 20, 25 wings, but I don't think I could do that anymore.
Boneless, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, some people would think like, oh, boneless, like that's not. Those aren't real wings.
Ooh.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm down for boneless. All right, here's from Daniel. Loving the pod. Thoughts on sushi, or maybe just fish in general. All this meat talk, but not much ocean talk. Yeah, that is true. We don't get a whole lot of fish. I mean, yeah, I love sushi. I know there's some really good sushi restaurants here in Austin that I haven't been to yet. But yeah, I'm a fan. And I actually had salmon the other day at work. Haven't had salmon in a long time. They made it for us at work, and it was delicious. So yeah, I'm a fan of the ocean. I'm a fan of the fish. You know, salmon. What about Gary?
I eat some sushi. I like salmon. I like yellowtail. They got this place called Raw Sushi downtown. I go a lot with one of my clients, and he always orders like a bunch of stuff, and I get this stuff called yellowtail garlic ponzu or some shit. I don't know, man. I don't remember the names, but it's really good. It's just the raw fish and this sauce.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
But I'm allergic to shellfish, so I don't eat a lot of seafood in general.
Yeah, then
I'm not scared to. I don't have an EpiPen. I'm not like some sort of pussy, but I just tell them like, hey, watch out, don't put shellfish in my food.
Yeah, it's not worth risking any kind of reaction. Here's from Ryan. Joe, you're trying to save a few $100s a month, and you mentioned you eat out at restaurants for almost every meal. Seems like a pretty quick fix there, bud. You got this. Okay, Ryan. Oh, is it really that quick of a fix? Is it that simple?
No, it really is.
Is the store-bought food that much cheaper nowadays? I don't think so. Okay, is it?
Yes. This guy, Ryan, you're 100% correct. Eating your own food at your house instead of eating out can save you like, $200-$300 a month easily.
All right. Well, you know what? I have to take a freaking YouTube tutorial then or something for. I don't know how to cook. Okay. All right. I have to learn still. All right.
Unbelievable. How old are you?
38.
It's embarrassing.
I mean, Gary, what do you make? You eat nothing. There's nothing.
I'm not the one complaining
about
money.
There's nothing in your fridge.
I make a lot of money. I'm rich, Joe.
Yeah, join the Patreon, guys. Gary's asking for more money. I got to give Gary a raise. I'm due for a raise at work. So please support the podcast.
Well, dude, the reason the prices get raised isn't because of me. It's because of the big boss.
Yeah.
The owner, not me. I don't own this thing, man.
Big boss.
The big boss is bringing down the hammer on me, man.
All right, here comes Tanner coming at us again about mayo. And his subject line is, "We will never relax," in all caps. Hey, Joe and Gary, we will never relax about mayo. Mayo should be fudging banned everywhere, and more people need to come forward and speak up about their lives being abused and ridiculed by this fudging condiment. Yeah, he's right. I did spill it all over my shoes today, so maybe he's got a point.
Okay, come on.
I also changed the F word to fudge due to my last email being the F word every other word. Thanks, Tanner. Also,
so wait. This guy's saying that we need to stop talking about mayo, but he's over here self-censoring.
Yeah. Well, no, because he because he said the F word too many times, which, he did overdo it.
So but I'm saying he has the balls to speak out about Mayo, but he doesn't have the balls to say fuck.
Yeah, he didn't want to say fuck again. Also, you and Gary have a great dynamic. How would you guys compare yourself to Chicago sports duos? Oh, are you guys like Chris Bryant and Anthony Rizzo of the 2016 Cubs, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen of the Chicago Bulls dynasty, or Jonathan Taves and Patrick Kane of the 2015 Blackhawks? Thanks, Tanner. Yeah, let's go for I like the Chris Bryant Anthony Rizzo one. Yeah, we're here to win the title. That's right.
I don't know, man.
Gary doesn't know who those guys are, but that's the one that I'm going with out of that. Thanks, Tanner. And let's see. This was from Luke. And he says, Joe, long-time listener since episode 1. I know you like to know what kind of people listen to the pod. I'm in the Navy and listen to you on my drives to work. I want to support the pod, but I'm too lazy to get a Patreon or make a YouTube account, and I know you're too modest to put it out yourself, so I'm seeing you can plug your Venmo on the pod so that lazy listeners like me can throw you a few bucks. Thanks. P.S. Gary rules. You don't have to get Patreon. Like I said, you just join it, and it's like any kind of subscription you've ever had. It's not, you don't have to get it. I mean, I feel weird if you're Venmoing me, but yeah, just do that. So here we go. Oh, this is from Elizabeth. Oh, remember Elizabeth? She's the one that keeps writing in about trying to make me jealous going on dates. So she goes, "You're so silly, Joe. I love this little game we are playing." I don't know if I could read any of this. But she's like, okay, she says, "What kind of dirty talk do you like with a new partner? Please give examples." Okay, what is this, like a penthouse forum now? All right, let's see. Also, since I know what you look like, can you see? She's like, "I can't wait to see your answer." She's like, since I know what you look like and you don't know what I look like, I thought I'd share. Yeah, so she sent me a picture. What do you think? Yours truly. And yeah, she looks good. But I'm not. Yeah, she looks good there. I'm not into. I don't do dirty talking. Gary, I can see getting real raunchy. I mean, I just.
Oh yeah, I'll say some nasty, nasty shit, Joe.
Yeah, of course you would.
I mean, it gets dirty. You want to hear some? It was a joke. I'm not gonna do.
If it's not like gross, you can give one example.
It's not something you want to hear. Doesn't your parents watch this? Don't your parents watch this?
Yeah, there are a lot of family members watching.
You get on me about saying fuck or fucking shit or shit and fuck and all that stuff, but I'm not gonna sit here and start dirty talking. You in this podcast studio in my home.
It's an interesting dynamic there. Yeah, I don't know if we want to cross that bridge.
I don't.
Yeah. Oh, here's one from my aunt. "Hi, Joe. Enjoy watching the podcast. Great job. I was watching the Food Network, and they highlighted the place Marrese Taco Express in Austin. Thought I'd pass it along if you want to check it out. Hope to see you soon. Love, Auntie Beanie." Gary, do we know about Marrese Taco Express?
I've never heard of it.
All right. Well, let's maybe check it out. All right. Just a couple more emails here, and that's it.
No. I just finished up. This whole time the reason I'm kind of in and out of this one is because I was doing some work for the show, and I got it done. So we can extend this another 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it all taken care of.
All right. Yeah. Let's go a little longer. All right. So here's one from my buddy Al. Food Chicago style. I love it, Al. He says, "I greatly enjoyed the Chicago style food banter on last week's episode. It got me craving dogs, pizza, and other Midwest favorites. As I, too, find myself once again living far away from our hometown, I have to come to embrace mail ordering tastes of Chicago Vienna beef and Eli's cheesecake. If you and Gary provide me with an appropriate shipping address, I would be happy to send some too, on the condition that you do a Joe Eats with it on a future Joe Code episode.
Ooh, I like
Best
that.
Al. Yeah, send us some tastes of Chicago foods.
Yeah, tell him to
Yeah,
send it over
but
to my place.
for sure, Al.
What's
yeah.
his? Tell him to DM me. And
Okay.
I'll shoot him my address.
All right, cool. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I would love to. That would be, eating Chicago food on the podcast. That would be.
Hey,
That
speaking
would
of
be
which,
a lot of fun.
we had those Chicago-style dogs from Wrigleyville.
Yeah, the food truck we went to last week. Yeah, we went to Wrigleyville South Dogs and Beef, I believe is the name of the food truck here in Austin. Yeah, it was awesome. That was legit Vienna beef hot dog. I want to go back and get an Italian beef. I want to try their whole menu. And they have pizza puffs there. That's like a thing you don't see. I don't know if it's outside of Chicago at all or not, but a pizza puff is like a flaky, like really good hot pocket, basically. And it's an awesome little snack, if you will.
Yeah.
So here we got one from Sydney. He says, "Hey Joe, first time emailer, 5'10", 154 pounds. Thanks for that. I've got a pickle of a situation. I'm thinking about breaking up with my girlfriend of 3 weeks.
Do it.
Because she puts ketchup on her hot dog, but not mustard."
Oh, what?
I know it may sound ridiculous, but whenever we go for Sunday bratwurst at the local hot dog stand, she will only put ketchup on her dog, which generally I wouldn't have any problem with. But whenever I start to dress my dog with sauerkraut, Vidalia diced onions, and mustard, every single time she will tell me how disgusting sauerkraut is. Every single time. And frankly, no pun intended, I'm getting sick of it.
Okay.
I don't know if I can deal with it much longer. What kind of sick bastard only puts ketchup on their hot dog? It's a judgment of character. Is this warranted for a breakup? Help me.
I got this one. Okay, so look.
Wait, real quick. I look forward to every Monday when this podcast airs. You have such great wisdom, and Gary compliments the podcast tremendously. Keep up the great work and go Raiders. Okay, kind and curious regards, Sid.
Okay, look. Two
what do you think about
two
that?
things here. If you're that neurotic that bothers you that much, get rid of her. If it's 3 weeks in and you're that bothered by something that minor, get rid of her. Number two, if she's that much of a nag that she's telling you that your food is gross as you're about to eat it, she sounds like kind of a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is like a fully serious email, if he's like really
No, of
bothered
course
by it.
not. But I take the questions that our viewers send us seriously.
Yeah, no, we got to take them at face value.
Yeah, what am I going to do? Just think everything's a joke for the rest of my life? Joe, I'm not a comedian.
Yeah, they're written out via text. We don't know the tone of voice. So yeah, we just have to take them at face value. Yeah, if you're bothered by ketchup, I know people that don't like ketchup. If it's a deal breaker, yeah. And then, because maybe later on there's going to be other worse things that bother you. So.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, dump her to the curb.
Do we have...
tell her to kick rocks.
Kick rocks, one of the classic expressions. Gary, do we have any... that's the end of the emails.
Yeah, we got some comments.
Do we have any...
We had a lot of comments.
Yeah, we had a lot of YouTube comments, guys. I really appreciate that. Keep that coming.
All right, so here we're gonna start out with. Excuse me, let me get adjusted here. Okay, so we're gonna start out with Nathan Boone. Nathan Boone. He says, "Gary is on one. I got beef with you, man. I know you're reading this. Peanuts are not easier to desell than pistachios. You're just trying to rile people up now."
What? How are peanuts harder than pistachios?
Look. Whether they are or not is irrelevant because you get two nuts from a peanut. That's the point.
Yeah, and it's a way softer shell. You can easily just squeeze through it if you have to.
All right, we got Atticus Finch here. This guy always has just bangers. I mean, he hits it out of the park every fucking time. Joe and Gary, what is your opinion on garden gnomes? I think they're a little creepy. Joe with the fake mustache. Oh, he spelled it mustache. Is what I imagine evil Joe looks like. He's on the money with that. That's exactly what evil Joe would look like.
The mustache.
Garden gnomes. Recently I ordered some garden gnomes online. I thought they were full-size garden gnomes. I ordered them because they were garden gnomes holding AK-47s, and I thought it was really funny. And when they arrived at my house, they were miniatures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, big letdown.
And what is the purpose of garden gnomes in general? People just have them as a decoration, like going back to whatever the
Makes
purpose
no
of that
sense
is.
to me.
Yeah.
But if they have guns, I'll buy them.
I'm not a garden gnome guy.
Well, you don't own a house.
Yeah, also
So-
that. Well, hey, I'm going to be living in a house starting next week.
That's
so
true. It's true.
I'm going to be a third owner of a house.
Hang in there, Joe. Rooting for you. Turkey Reuben, patty melt, or corned beef sando. Midwest classics. Turkey Reuben, patty melt, or corned beef. Ooh.
Corned beef.
Oh man. Those are three good ones. I'll probably just agree with you on that one. Thanks, Joe and Gary, for the great pod. I got violently stoned the other night. Haven't smoked weed in several years, and Joe Code got me out of a full-fledged panic attack.
All right, well, I hope you're doing all right. I hope it didn't make you do weed.
Here's one that I think is it was an underrated one. It didn't get enough likes, but it says Drew Pennell says if everyone posts a comment, Joe could get like 500 comments, and then YouTube will be like, "Whoa, the code that Joe is sharing is crazy," and he'll probably end up being CEO of YouTube in 4 to 5 months. Think about it.
Yeah, think about it, people. Yeah, like, subscribe. Yeah, comment. Yeah, all clicks of a button. All free of charge.
Mike Heffley says that he joined the Patreon and he's rooting for us. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks a lot,
that.
Mike. And and everybody else who's joined so far. Yeah, I've gotten some messages on there, and I'll respond to you guys on the Patreon. Thanks a lot for doing that.
Dude, another good question from a guy that always puts good questions in there. Phoenix 9. Commenting for Mr. Faust to read on air. Hope you boys are doing well. Gary, answer a question for me down in the 513. Skyline or Gold Star? Joe, have you ever had Skyline style chili? And if so, did you like it? I cannot believe I've never mentioned this to you.
No, I don't know what any of that is. That
So-
was just said.
Cincinnati, excuse me, he didn't say Skyline style chili. He said Cincinnati style chili. So 513 is the Cincinnati area code.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Dayton, and I also lived in Cincinnati for a long, Southern Ohio, northern Kentucky. Cincinnati chili is weird. It's different. It's not like normal. There's no beans in it. It's not even like really like meaty chili. It's almost sweet. But what they do is they make spaghetti, and they dice up onions. They make this Cincinnati style chili, and then cheese on top.
Okay.
It's called a 4-way. And then I think there's a 5-way where they put something else on there. But nonetheless, it's a type of chili, and if I'm not mistaken, the secret ingredient is cinnamon.
Ooh, yeah. I'd love to try it.
You know,
I'm a big chili guy. There's a place called Texas Chili Parlor.
It's good.
Pretty
I've been
close
there.
to me that I want to go.
That's a well-known spot in
I'm
town.
gonna get back on the chili bandwagon. There's foods that we forget about in our lives. Our lives just go on, and then we forget them, like French dressing and chili. Let's get them back. Maybe I'm gonna put French dressing on my chili.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Joe.
How does that sound to everyone out there?
Hey, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna get on the phone. I'm gonna get on the horn with my mom, with Mama Faust, and I'm gonna have her ship down some cans of Skyline chili to us. Oh, to answer your question, Skyline chili is the premier Cincinnati chili. Gold Star is not nearly as good, but I mean, Cincinnati style chili is so fucking good that you can really eat both of them. I will also say this: people either love it or hate it.
Well, I'd
Joe.
love to try it. I think I would love it. I think it sounds great.
Here's another good one here from Eric Calkins. Hey, Joe, what do you think of cruising? I recently went on a cruise and won $400 in the casino, then threw up on myself after 2 fish bowls. Overall, it was a good time, but are cruise ships / cruising underrated, overrated, or perfectly rated? Would love to hear yours and Gary's opinion. Would you ever do a contract as a cruise ship comedian?
I don't like cruises. Cruises to me are overrated if people are even still going on them. I mean, the money would have to be pretty special. Yeah, because I know comics do cruise ships. I don't know. It'd be tough. I don't know if I'm a cruise ship comedian, even. I feel like
I think you're above that.
might not be my crowd. I wouldn't do it unless it was like an insane amount of money.
How much?
Like if it was like a month-long cruise, if they were like 10 grand, then I would do it.
Wait, what? For a month?
Yeah, if it was for like a month or something. Because how long do cruises typically
Dude,
last?
I would give my hand at being a cruise ship comedian if they give me $10,000 for a month.
Or like 2 weeks. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I would do it for sure. But yeah, if it was like a couple weeks and they're like, hey, here's $5,000. I don't know. It depends where it's going too. I'd be like, hey, is this an Alaskan cruise? Which I heard is amazing. Then
Oh, really?
yeah.
Sounds like it'd just be like the Titanic 2.0.
No, I've heard it's
frozen.
I've heard it's beautiful out there. So
I wanna ask Eric, why did you throw up? You went to the casino and you said you won $400 and then threw up after eating 2 fish bowls?
well, no, I think he probably means like one of those fish bowls with all the liquor in them. I think he's talking where they give you all the straws.
Oh, I don't know how I didn't realize
I think
that.
I think he went wild is what he's talking about.
Oh, well then,
maybe-
yeah, it sounds like a great fucking
Or
time.
maybe got seasick. No, because cruise ships probably too big to get seasick, but it's just I don't know. Cruise ships, no, we're not doing that. It's gross. All those
Jeez.
close quarters and everything. But
There was also a couple comments in there about how people are bricked up that we're doing longer podcasts.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
54 minutes is a good number. We're at 52 right now.
yeah, we're doing long ones. Yeah, I think that's good. I think we're just about to.
Well, I killed 2 birds with 1 stone here. I got that thing done so we could do like 20 extra.
Yeah, that
15
was
extra
cool. Yeah, I
minutes.
didn't know you were because I was kind of trying to wind it down for you because I know you got to run.
No.
But
I
yeah.
took care of business, baby.
All right, well, cool. Well, yeah. Again, reminder, everybody: Stogie Boys comedy show this Tuesday night, July 26th, 8 p.m. at the Cigar Vault in East Austin, and I'll be in Los Angeles this Wednesday night at the Hollywood Improv, 10 p.m. show with the boys, Chad, JT, and Strider. And yeah, and I'll be visiting in LA till Friday. So I'll be there chilling. And then I'll be back here and moving again for the 3rd time in 9 months and need some assistance with the bed. If anybody's got access to a pickup truck, I got some compensation for you. All right.
Oh,
I have a king size
Oh
bed
my God.
and it needs to be
Is this for real?
moved. Yeah.
I helped you move that fucking thing twice.
I'm gonna give
and
you-
I got 0.
I'm going to give you $20.
$20 more than what I fucking got. Okay.
No, I'm saying I'll give you $20.
I don't want to do it.
Well,
But you owe me $20.
we'll see
now.
what's going on next weekend. We'll reconvene.
No, I really can't do it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm your friend. My dad's gonna be in town.
All right,
I'm not gonna
understand.
move your bed while my father is.
I
visiting.
understand.
I haven't seen him in months.
Yeah, it would be uncalled for to move a bed at such a time.
Yeah. Last time I saw my dad, I couldn't pick him up from the airport when he got here because I had giardia. Do you remember that? When I got sick,
Oh yeah,
I almost died.
was that
the
bad?
only person that took care of me was my ex-girlfriend.
No, I didn't realize that was that bad.
Yeah, I
You were
almost
like-
went to the hospital, Joe. I was very sick. You didn't even care. Okay.
I didn't know you were that sick. I cared. I cared.
You can die from
I care about
giardia.
things. Well,
I basically drank
all right.
shit water,
Yeah,
Joe.
well, be careful. Yeah, that's why. Well, now you get the filtered water.
Yeah,
Make
I
sure you-
disregarded the water ban.
Make sure you stick with that.
Okay, when there's a water ban, pay mind to it.
Yeah.
Heed the water
Yeah.
boil. It's not a
Yeah,
water
there
ban,
was
a
the
boil.
water boil notice. I remember that.
Yeah, that was
So-
bad.
All right, well, everyone be careful out there. Just keep watching and listening to Joe Code, and you'll be all right.
True.
That's the
if
message.
you're having a panic attack, tune in.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone like, subscribe, watch, download, listen. Thanks everyone for being a fan of Joe Code. We'll talk to you next time. This is
Yeah.
Joe Code. I'm Joe Marrese.